Hi, I'm Kim Cooper, the owner of Creative Cake Concepts, and today I'd like to talk to you about how to ice a cupcake. Now, we've all been to the bakery and you see beautifully iced cupcakes. Some of them may have sprinkles or a topper, some may be roses. This one is just your basic iced swirl pattern on a cupcake, and it's perfect for adding sprinkles to it or a topper. This one actually has a lovely rose piped on the top, and it's easier than you think. Sometimes you may have even seen this application on the side of a cake. So the supplies that you're going to need to do this is very easy. You're going to need your favorite buttercream recipe. You're going to need a piping bag, and I'm using a number 2D tip. So the first thing you want to do is practice. What I've done here on this cake board is I've drawn 2 round circles, just tracing a cookie cutter, and I'm going to practice. The first one we're going to do is your basic swirl. With a swirl, you start on the outside and you end in the middle. So for this, you're going to apply medium pressure. You're going to start piping on the outside, come around your circle, and come into the middle. And you'll see that just makes a nice swirl. And you can practice and practice until you feel comfortable before moving on to a cupcake. So now let's do the rose. The difference between the basic swirl and the rose is that you're starting on the rose on the outside and going in. So I'm going to start on, inside out. So for your swirl, you start on the outside and you work in. For your rose, you're going to start on the inside and go outside. So you're going to start in the middle, start swirling to the outside, release your pressure and pull away. And then you have your rose. We can go ahead and do that again, starting in the middle, swirl to the outside, pull away and stop your pressure. And so you have your rosette. So once you feel comfortable doing that, you can move to the side of a cake or to a regular cupcake. So let's go ahead and do a regular cupcake, and what we're going to do first is the basic swirl. Start in the outside, working your way in, even pressure, and stop in the middle. And there's your basic swirl, ready for sprinkles or a topper. So now let's move on to a rose. For the rose, you're going to start in the middle and go out. So middle, even pressure around, drag it, and stop. And there's your rosette. And do one more. Again with a rose, start in the middle, swirl it around, drag, and stop. And you have 2 roses. So it's really that simple. Put those in your cupcake container and you are ready to go. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and we'll give this one a try.